Thank you once again for taking time out of your precious busy schedule to invest in you. This is Santos here on Next Level Consulting. I'm working on my website, which will be SantosRolonJr.com. I'll be working on that sometime here in the near future. But for now, you're on my channel. Let's see what we can do to get this message across. This morning I was thinking, as I usually do every morning, every day, you know, life is, I'm telling you, life is awesome when you have goals and when you have purpose in your life. It is. And I was not always like this. I wandered for many years. I felt out of place. I felt lost. I even felt at times there was suicidal thoughts in my head. I have to be honest. I think we've all gone through that, haven't you? Maybe you're in that state right now where you're just wondering what you're going to do with yourself. Again, I really want to thank you for taking time to watch this video. Have you ever heard this before? The meaning of insanity is actually doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result or something different. I remember hearing that a couple of times and some time back, but it really didn't hit me until it hit me. You know, insanity. You're doing the same thing over and over, and you're expecting something different to happen, something different to come out of that. It's like jumbo shrimp. It's what they call an oxymoron. It's impossible to expect change when, you know, we're doing the same thing over and over. And, you know, I was really thinking this morning about this lifestyle change and success and being happy. You know, what are the main things that people are looking for today? I mean, there's a number of things that people are looking for in their lives, but I think a couple of the main ones is people want to be healthier, right? They want to be happier, and they want to have more money. And those three things, or those three elements, really specify a whole range of other situations, because, you know, if you have enough money, that eliminates stress because you can pay the bills, you can do things, you can give money, you can spend money on yourself, and it's a form of security. And if you have that, you're surely have some happiness. I mean, I don't base my happiness or my joy, my true joy, on money or just success of itself. That's not what I base my joy and my happiness on. I consider joy and happiness a state of mind. Because you can be completely broke. You can be at wit's end and everything falling apart around you, and you can still have joy and be completely happy in your life. Again, it is a state of mind. Now, I've been able to do some marvelous things to myself. I've been able to change my life. I'm very grateful to God, number one. Extremely grateful to God, number one. And I express that in my videos. I try to share as much as I can with the public. I realize that great things do take time, and I believe in myself. I believe in my mission. I believe in my purpose, and I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing through these videos on YouTube. And eventually they're going to be on they already are on other sites. It doesn't matter to me if I've got 1 view or 2 views. The fact is that I've made a video and I believed in myself. I took an initiative. I took a step of faith, and I'm doing something that I hadn't done before, something different. And as I share this video, I think about many people that I run across on Facebook or out in public. I see the sad faces. I see the people that are going through many difficult challenges. I hear about the stories. You know, it's all out there. We don't have to go far to see what's really going on in our world. Again, I have to say I'm very grateful. I consider myself very fortunate by the grace of God that I've been able to change my life. Why have I been able to do that? Because I've made a decision some time back. I decided to discipline myself. I decided to do things that were uncomfortable. That's the truth of the whole matter. You know, if we want change, going back to the meaning of insanity, if we want change, if we want something different to come about, we have to be willing to step out. We have to be willing to do something different ourselves. You know, maybe we can't change everything around us right now. And that's what we're thinking on. Man, I wish I could change this person or change this situation or change the other thing or whatever. And maybe that's not what we really need. Maybe what we really need is to change me, to change myself so that I can make an impact on those things around me. And sometimes we start changing ourselves and we don't see an impact right away. And what do? We throw the towel in. I mentioned some of this in one of my other videos. Changing ourselves is a discipline. We got to be honest. I have to be honest. It is a work. Now, it's not difficult, but it is a discipline. And you have to want it. You have to want it really bad. You have to want it really, really bad. And, you know, we've got all these fears that we think about. You know, we look at other people, they have a dream or they're successful, they're driving a nice car, looks like they have a good relationship, they appear to be happy all the time. We have problems too. We have challenges too. The difference is the mindset that we have disciplined ourselves to have so that we can go through those things. There's the key, is your mindset. Now, I'm available to talk to anyone by phone. I'm willing to counsel with you. I'm willing to set a plan. I believe I can help people. I believe I can help you because I help myself and I've helped myself. Now I'm putting myself out there. It's up to you what you want to do with the help that I'm offering. It's up to you to accept the help that others may be offering. You know, if our minds are closed, a parachute doesn't work if it's closed. Our minds have to be open, just like a parachute, in order to work. There's help all around us. There's people all around us if we're willing to seek them out. You know, sometimes we're just waiting for somebody to change us. And it may not happen that way. It may not happen that way. It could, but we have to be willing. You know, there's a story said, or there's a statement that goes like this. There's a man that sits in front of the fire on a cold, wintry day, and he speaks to the fireplace, give me heat, give me heat. But he hasn't put any logs, he hasn't put any wood, he hasn't put any combustible material into that fireplace so that fireplace can give back to him. So what am I saying by all this? What I'm trying to share with you is that if you're distressed, if you're unhappy with your life, if you are depressed and you're watching this video, take a step of faith. And I commend you for taking. In fact, if you've watched this video for as long as it has been, these 8 minutes or 9 minutes, I commend you because you're taking a step of faith. Now take the next step. Reach out. Watch some more of my videos. You know, share some of my videos. You know what? It'll feel good to you when you're sharing my videos with others. Maybe you know how to take a link and post it somewhere. Maybe you're on Facebook or some other place or whatever, and you could take my videos. And what are you doing? You're helping me bring value to the marketplace, and that ought to make you feel real good about yourself because you're doing something to help somebody else. And that's one of the key things that I find, that when I give out, sometimes it doesn't come right back to me, but I'm giving out. It makes me feel really, really good. And I have my days, you know, I go through things at times. My energy level drops a little bit, but I quickly bring it back up because I'm not going to stay there. I refuse to stay there. I talked about this in one of my other videos. When depression comes knocking at my door, or when problems come knocking at my door, or when someone's negativity comes knocking at my door, there's a sign there that says, you know what? You're not welcome here anymore. You know, we have to be absolutely careful who we talk to, what we talk about, where we go, who we associate with, the kinds of music that we listen to. Now, I'm just sharing. These are the things that I have done to be able to change my life. And I am I'm telling you, I'm pretty radical. And every day I have a super fantastic, terrific, over the top day. That's just who I am. People complain about my videos. You have long videos, you need to shorten them. You know what? I'm not going to try to be like everybody else. I'm going to be Santos. I watch videos that are 2 and 3 hours in length sometimes to educate myself. And people are complaining about 12 minutes of their day? Come on. If you really want to change your life, you're going to have to make a change. You're going to have to do things differently. You're going to have to be willing to step out into the uncomfortable. Step out of your comfort zone. And I tell you, once you begin to do that, once you begin to watch a few videos, once you begin to read a few articles, I'm going to end here with this little tip. Take a piece of paper and write on that piece of paper who you want to become. Write on that paper exactly the person that you would like to become, the person that you want to see. Really, use your imagination. Take that piece of paper, put it in your wallet, and every time that you can pull that piece of paper out, read it to yourself. Read it out loud to yourself, because your voice will make an impact upon your own mind. And, whenever you go take a crap, go read that piece of paper, pull it out. People say, I don't have time to do all these things. Oh, you've got plenty of time. You've got 24 hours. You just need to learn how to use your time effectively. That's another video. So take that piece of paper and read it and read it and read it until it begins to sink into your head. Watch videos, read articles, and you know what? Put away all these distractions that are harming your life. And I'm telling you, in just a few days, in a few weeks, you're going to begin to notice something tremendous in your life. You won't be following that pattern of insanity. This is Santos here on Next Level Consulting. I will see you on my next video. Comment on my video, pass my videos on, subscribe to my channel. And once again, I want to thank you for investing in you.